Oh, hello everyone. We're doing something a little different today. If you saw from the short yesterday, we're putting some new axles on a trailer. But it's not as straightforward as just putting axles on. Oh no. No. We got to take all these mudguards off. Got to grind all the bolts off because this is a boat trailer axle. It's a bogie system thing. So this has been dunked in seawater many times, and it's meant to have disc brakes on it, but they've all been taken off and they had it, all the suspension units had it. You can't buy the proper axles for it, so he bought them axles and wheels, but trailer and arm lengths are different. Wheel width is different, as you can see from there. Look, the new axle, the wheels sit wider, and they are quite close to the where the mudguards bolt on. We have to take all the mudguards off it. We then also have to drill out the back holes because they don't line up, because they're 10mm difference. We have to do that. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of I think there's just going to be a lot of time lapses in this one, because it's all fairly self-explanatory. But yeah, obviously first things first, to get the big grinder out, cut all these bolts off what hold the mudguards on, because yeah, they're not going to come undone for love nor money, because they are completely rusted. So we'll cut all them off. Take all the mudguards off at first, just to get them out of the way. Then we have to get the gas axe and heat these nuts up, because they're corroded like hell as well, to get them undone. I have a load of new bolts coming for it, so we can bolt the new axles on with all new bolts. What else is there? Oh yeah, we've got to figure out all the brake cable system on it. And we've got to bolt it back to the boat trailer itself, which you'll see later on. It's a big boat trailer. It's got to be big because it's got 3 axles on this. But yeah, it's a big boat trailer. So yeah, we'll get the tools out and we'll get the grinder out and we'll start cutting all these plastic mudguards off. And then we'll go start taking these big old lumps out. Which what I'll probably do is I'll get the Kramer over there. I'll get the pallet tying extensions on, hook these up with chains, just so it holds it. And then I can heat all the nuts up and get them all off. And then drop them down and I don't know how I'm going to get the new axles in. I might have to get the axle in here. Yeah, what I'm going to do is take both these axles off now. Well, what I'll do is I'll take both these axles off. I'll then get one of the new ones in here. I have to take the wheels off it. I'll put all the wheels on them. Yes, they think that was a good idea. Probably not. So I'll take the wheels off it. Then I can swing it sideways down and then swing it around again, hopefully. Or maybe feed it in that way and round and hold it up on the chains, maybe. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, we'll stay in here today because it's a miserable, horrible day outside. So yeah, that's our job today. We'll get on with that. You have to have a radio here, because we're working down in the pit, so we have to have a radio just in case anything happened. So yeah, I'll join you back once I've got all my tools out. You ever seen a disc do this? Torn the centre out of it. Holy crap. Oh well, that disc is toast. I've never seen a disc do that before. Hell. I've never done that to a disc either. Oh well, need a new disc. We've only got one and a little bit left to do. I might go get a little one and see if I can finish it with a little one. But yeah, that disc is toast. Oh, well, I nearly got them all off. Only got a few little bits left to cut. And 2 little bits left to cut. And then that's all of my guards off. And then we'll use their gas axe. Save using my gas. And then we'll start getting these axles off. What I'll do first, I'll go get the Palatine extensions on the Kramer. And get my chains on them, just to hold them. I'll drop them off. Slide them out. And slide the new ones in. Lift them up. Bolt the front holes. And then all is getting good. Okay, so we've just got to do that for the other 7 and we'll be alright. Yeah, clean them up, they'll go back in. Right, we just need to do the other 7. I'll put you there for that one. So don't knock you with a gas axe. Right. Socket's not deep enough. Voilà. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen with this country. I agree with Warren in America. Even though it's America, I still think that we're going to have a recession here in the UK, and it's going to be a big one. Because people can't keep going the way this country's going at the minute. I mean, everything's just going up and up and up and up, and the wages aren't. Wages are still staying the same. But I think there's going to be another recession. Because people can't keep going the way they're going. I mean, there's a lot of people struggling at the minute. Even just to pay their bills. There's a lot of people. No, I think before long there is going to be another recession. I mean, especially now as they've changed the law on diesel usage here in the UK. As of the 1st of April, no construction, well, everything what used to run on red diesel, the only people what can now run on red diesel is agricultural, and that's it. So all the quarries and the mines and the construction companies and here, they've all got to run on white diesel. I mean, that's just going to throw the price of everything through the roof. I mean, at the minute in this country, the government are claiming that an affordable house is like £190,000. I mean, that is not affordable in my eyes. Nowhere near affordable. So how the hell you think that the building trade, that's now going to double, at least double the value of houses now. What do I come in here for? I can't remember now. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, it's a 24 socket, but I ain't got a deep one. That's about it. Well, yeah, anyway, as I was saying, you think at the minute, apparently an affordable house is like £190,000. Well, I'm sorry, but who has £190,000 available to buy a house? I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. They are not affordable whatsoever. I mean, last year, red diesel for them, it's costing them 60-70p a litre for red diesel for building houses. But now them being on white diesel, it's pretty much 170 a litre. So I read somewhere the other day that an A25 dump truck, so a big articulated 6-wheel drive thing, that will get through £34 an hour of fuel. I mean, that is just ridiculous. I mean, how the hell... I mean, building companies are going to have to put their prices up by double, aren't they? So you think £180,000 house, double that, you're talking nearly about 350, 400,000 for the same home, which was like 180, 190 last year. I mean, it's just not going to happen. No one's going to be buying any houses. Because who's got that money to spare? I mean, the banks aren't going to lend it, because wages aren't going up. So, yeah, I can see another recession coming, and it's going to be a big one. Because you think the price of everything is already going up, and now they got rid of red diesel off building sites, and construction, and mines and quarries and all that lot. It ain't going to happen. And you think them big old 100-ton dump trucks, they must get through 1,000 litres during half a day, easily must do. So you think 20 tonne of ballast last year was, I think it was about 30-40 pound a tonne. I mean, you can easily double that now. So instead of 40 pound a tonne for ballast, that's going to be 80 to 120 pound a tonne for ballast. I mean, building companies can't soak that up, can they? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with the country. It's all going to come crashing down soon. It's just not going to happen. Food prices are all going up. Fuel prices, I filled up the other day, and that was $1.71 a litre, which is a lot considering last year it was about $1.10 a litre. But it doesn't help when you get all these eco-warrior freaks gluing themselves to the roads outside fuel depots. I mean, they're just freaking idiots. That's just a bunch of snowflakes, isn't they? Absolute bunch of snowflakes. And the government keep paying for them. I mean, what the hell is that about? Sod that. If they don't want to work, then fine, don't work. But don't suck off a government and then demand them to fucking sort fuel out. It's just not going to happen. Like last year, we had a load gluing themselves to the M25. Insulate Britain. I'm sorry, but you're on probably the government's money, and you want the government to spend more money insulating private homes. I'm sorry, but that's just not going to work at all. If anything, if they want to do that, the people who work and have to pay their taxes, that's just going to shoot up, isn't it? Because we're going to have to pay for these lazy layabout idiots to protest on one of the major roads in Britain. No, that doesn't sit in my books. It's just, the world's fucked, basically. I mean, they just need to push a big reset button, and that's it. But they ain't going to do that, because they've screwed themselves into a hole that much that they now can't get themselves out of it. And that is basically what they've done. But, yeah, I don't know. It's not going to end pretty anyway. At all. You know, I don't even know if my work's going to keep going. But, we'll see. All the world leaders have just screwed this planet. Absolutely screwed it. And don't even get me started on battery powered cars. And what heaps of crap they are. I mean, I might save that rant for another day. That's why at the minute I'm just taking whatever work I can get.
I got all around 1 to 12, down to batteries right the way up to 24, so 24's done. None of the compacts have been done with the handset battery, so from 24 back to 29, Nigel, if you've done start 30, they won't do when those batteries are done. But what I'd do is take those competition batteries off when they're done, then just put one or two, or however many batteries you need for the handsets, just so they're charged up so we can get them.
Come on, out you come. That's it. Oh, that's another axle off. Let's get this axle off, and then we'll attack the other one and do the same. Oh, I got a new axle half in position. This front one's all now bolted up properly, so I can take this clamp off like that. So now this front one bolted in where it should be. Oh, excuse me. All I've got to do is line this back one up, move it side to side, back and forth a little. You know how it is. Get all holes drilled out and cleared out for them. This one ain't, this front one ain't too far off. It's got to go forwards a little, and this way a little. Which is, the whole axle's got to come over a bit, which is not a bad thing, because this side's well over. So I'll hit this axle over. If it wants to go, or it's slacking. Like that. Knock this. Knock it over a bit. Knock it. Not too far. There. Right, that's that side. Now we'll go across to this side. Yeah, it's not too bad. A bit of tap tap. We'll try to turn that over then. Like that. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. yeah, happy with that. That looks fairly straight down there. That looks fairly centered in the holes. Edges there, yeah. Edges there, yeah. So with this one, what I'm going to do is take the gas axe and blow most of that out. This one I'll use my step drill. So what I'm going to do is get these front ones done, because what you should have is near enough flush, or hand flush is good enough for this. It's only going to get used once every 2 years maybe. You can see this side needs to come over a bit more still. There's the hammer. The hammer of precision. Oh. Crash. Gravity. Yep, he fell on the floor. And the battery cover fell off. Right, let's drill some holes. We've got some new bolts just turned up as well, which is handy. Didn't get no washers, but not the end of the world. One drill, one of these, and a washer. Alright, shiny bolts. Right, go to the other side. Take one of them. Go from that to that side, so I'll take a washer from here. Come around to this side. You can get bird's eye view this time. Yep, perfect. Beautiful. Oh, just like that. Fits like a glove. Do that up. Ugga duggers. Many ugga duggers. Go do that side. Don't 2 bolts will do? 2 bolts hold an axle on, won't it? Better put 4 on it. So as you can see, that hole does not line up. But because they've waited so long for these axles as it is, I'm just going to mod that hole with a gas axe so that fits. And then that's jobs are good. And one more axle to put on then we've got to figure out the brakes. I don't know how much of that last one it recorded. I don't know if it recorded any of it. What we've done is we gas axed these holes out, both sides, and then we just stuck some bolts in. We've got some new shiny bolts. The box had gravity. So yeah, I'll do a back axle now, get that bolted up, and then yeah, we're getting somewhere then. Right, I've got the rear axle on now. I've got the brake lines attached. It's probably they're not right because they're not long enough. The longest ones aren't long enough because you should. All them ones should be on here at this end on these ones, but I can't because the longest brake lines, which is this one here, won't reach from the back axle to here. They're too short. So what I'm hoping I can do is attach them in the middle there, and then somehow make the brakes attach, because all them parts are missing off the actual body of this trailer. And yeah, right, well, I'll just figure out how you put cables on. I don't know if you then have to crimp that, I'm not sure. Never fitted brake cables before, so this is a learning curve, so you can learn with me. Now what I've found, you've got to take that off, then take all this paint off, then that comes off like that. You then get the brake cable, you slot it in there, you put that back on, and then you push that up. Right, that's that one done. I presume they just push on like that. And you get the little screwdriver, wherever I put it. That's it there. Pop the old bung off the end, like that. Like that. So this one, because it's such a pain, that's been a pain. Now what's my head? You get that bit, you get that bit. Oh, helps if you try and put it in the right way, doesn't it? Like that. Now obviously this is going to have to be cable tied up like that. I'm hoping that is all. So I'll get these other three quickly attached, and then we'll get the old cable ties, cable tie all this up. You can cable tie that up there, and cable tie that one to that one, and neaten it all up. Then we can put the wheels on, drop it down on the floor once we get a Kramer back, and then hopefully big job's done. Well, Well, it's not anywhere near done, but it's nearly this part done anyway. So yeah, I'll crack on, get all these attached. I'll get all the wheels on, and then we'll come back. Right, so that's all the wheels and brake lines all attached, all cable tied up out of the way. I'm hoping this is going to work. If not, I don't really know what I'm going to do. The next thing, because these wheels are so close to where the mudguards used to be, got a white line down them. They're all coming off. All of them are being cut off. So I'm going to put you there, and you can watch it. Right, they cut off. It's not the straightest, but it doesn't matter really. You ain't gonna see them once the mudguards are on. So the next thing is to get the big frame around and offer it up and see what we need for fixings. The only thing is I'm missing a Kramer at the minute, so I'm gonna have to wait until I get a Kramer back to lift this out of here and lift the other frame round, because the big 13 tonner over there doesn't have a lot of fuel in it. So I'm not really what to use that, because as you now know, but the laws have changed for fuel, and I don't know what fuel they want to stick in it. So yeah, I'm going to leave that for the minute, because it's the owner was driving that. He keep coming down here and getting a load of planings and then taking it up, but I'm going to leave that for him to fill up. So yeah, I'm going to wait until the Kramer is free again, and then I'll lift this down and try and lift the other frame around. Right, so I got that done. I got the frame of the trailer. I nabbed the 13 tonner and put pallet tines on it. So all we need to do is get that under there. So I think for that I'm going to set you there, if you'll stay. Beautiful. Like that. Nope, I'm not going to stay there. Now you'll stay. Like that, and then you watch. clamp this bad boy down. Once I clamped. Gonna get 2 more just to be safe. Where are they? I know I used 3 today. Now there's 1. Come on, give me the clamp. And there's 2. Beautiful. Go clamp this at the front. And then I think we're good to leave it then. Nah, only joking. We gotta fit proper clamps. Gotta buy them first because they cut them off with a grinder. So gotta figure out what size I need. We've got a whole new hitch for this, but it's the wrong one. I haven't told him yet that's the wrong one, but when I see him, I shall tell him that it's the wrong hitch. Beautiful. Right. Let's take the digger off. We'll put the digger back where we found it. And then I think we'll call that it for today. Thank you very much, everyone.